Okay. Hello. Boom. It's Friday evening coming in from Melbourne, Australia. I hope everyone having a wonderful evening just before the weekend starts. And a lot of things are going back to normal in Australia. A lot of people are going back to work and a lot of people are going out for shopping. I was surprised to see a lot of people in the shopping centers, in the shops, uh, doing their normal shoppings. And that's amazing, after being in house for almost 2.5 months. It was really overwhelming. But first of all, this is Jackie coming in live from Melbourne, Australia. Those who are watching me from YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe, okay, to the channel. And those who are watching me on Facebook, I'm very thankful to you guys, those who keep supporting me. And please stay with us because today is going to be an epic one, because I have a wonderful lady with me today who's going to share her journey of being an online entrepreneur. And before she comes on the screen, I would like to talk about her. And the reason why I would like to talk about her is because once she will be on the screen, I will just go mesmerized, because that's what she does. She mesmerizes everyone around her. And I met her last year, not personally. I have not met her personally yet, but I know her from last year. But now I know her more from last, I think, more than a month now, because now we are into a group where we chat every day. We do a Zoom call twice a week, you know, and the more I got to know her, the more, we came close as a friend. And she every morning we have a routine where she has to send a voice message wishing us a good morning. And my day starts from that message. If I don't get that message, I can literally tell you that my day is not going to go good if I don't see that message or I don't hear that voice. And I'm not joking. It's when you will listen to her, I will give a heads up to all the men sitting there watching this video or watching this interview. Please hold on to your chairs, okay? Because she is going to blow you out. Now, the lady, she's a mom, she's a wife, okay, and she was been into a corporate world, okay, working full time. But most of the people, we are, juggling through our day to day life and all that 9 to 5 rat race. But there are some people like her, those who have a courage, those who have a commitment, those who have dreams to achieve. And one day she came out of that bubble and she decided that she want to go out and do something, because she wanted to spend time with her daughter, with her family, and she wanted to be with them. And that's what we want. And the reason why I got her today, because after this pandemic, the uncertainty we were going through in last 2 3 months, the one thing we have realized, that you got yourself, nobody else. If you are not taking care of yourself, if you are not taking care of your family, your future, then you will going to get hit hard by the life of uncertainty. And that's the reason why I want her to come on this interview and share why she took that big step, getting out of from the corporate world where she was earning well money. But why? What was the reason? When you earn good money, are you not happy? Okay, because most of the people I have come across, the happiness is revolves around money, but that's not true. I was the same person few years back, but now I am a totally different person, and she is also. So let's bring her on, okay? And she's Tara from Melbourne, Australia. Even though she is from Melbourne, Australia, I am from Melbourne, Australia. We haven't met. We've been only talking over the phone, over the Zoom calls, but I'm going to make sure that we're going to meet very soon. So, Tara, let's bring you on. Hello, hello,
Hi,
hello.
everyone. Hello. Thanks, Jackie,
I,
for that warm welcome.
oh my God.
I'm really
I
honored
had
to
to
be
do that.
here. I'm really honored to be here.
My pleasure. It's all my pleasure, Tara, because you are one of the inspiration in our group, and you are always on your toes, whether it's about any update in the business, it's about anything new coming up, it's about supporting others, and uplifting others, and that's what I like about you, and that's why it came up in my mind that you will be the best person to come out and share your story so we
Thank
can
you.
at least uplift others. So,
Thank you.
Tara, before we start, I would like you to go back few years and tell me your story, where you started from, what was your background, and then we'll dig into your online business journey.
Okay, so pretty much, I'm originally from Sri Lanka.
Yeah.
I came to Melbourne to complete my higher education, and my main goal was to complete it and go back home. That was it. Um, Soon after I completed my degree, I was offered a job. Then I thought, oh, why not? Why not just get some, job experience? And 21 years later, I'm still here. So I've just been in the corporate world for about 14 years.
Mhm.
Uh, really liked what I did. I was a corporate account manager for a private health insurance company. So I
Okay.
looked after all the corporate clients in Melbourne. Um, it was, even though it was a 9 to 5 job, I was 50% I was on the road, 50% I was in the office.
Okay.
Perfect job. I did. I traveled interstate, loved it. Um, then I got married, and then motherhood happened.
Then I got married. Oh my God, that's a big.
Motherhood just changed everything what I wanted in life. It just, yes. So I just felt like I was running a marathon, juggling. I was working full time and uh, juggling. My kids were very young then, daycare and everything was just. Then I thought, hey, I spend more time in the office
Yeah,
than at home.
exactly.
What is the point of that? Um, so I made the decision. I think it was in 2016.
Mhm.
I decided um, to leave my career behind for my kids, and I do not regret it. I just don't regret it. But that transition, I'm just going to be honest, the transition from full time working mom
Mm.
to a stay at home mom was not easy.
Not easy, yeah.
Yeah, because I've been working all my life since leaving university. I've been working full time, and all of a sudden, here I am, a stay at home mom. And my friends didn't think I'll survive, as in being I mean, that shift, because they know me so well.
Okay.
But I just thought, my kids will grow up soon. I
Mhm.
needed to be there for them when they're young, because their foundation is very important. I wanted to be there for their foundation years. When they're teenagers, they may not want me around much, but I know deep down that I was there for them when they were young.
Yeah.
So Yes. So since 2016, I just been looking. I needed to do something. Even though I was home, I just needed to do something, and I kept looking at other opportunities, work from home opportunities, and that's I came across few that that gut feeling you just didn't feel right.
Right. Yeah.
Um, that's and I think yeah, I can I felt like I just couldn't find anything that really fitted our lifestyle. But I mean, we spend a lot of time on social media. I mean, that's what
Exactly.
we do. We watch the news online. We do everything online. So
Yeah.
I just kept looking, and that's when I came across what we are doing currently online last year.
Hmm. Now, when you decided to get out of that corporate world, and the point you made that it was not easy, the transition was not easy. So
Yeah.
what was not easy? Any particular thing you still remember, which was which was very difficult for you transit from A to B?
I think it was just that adult interaction. I mean, when I go to work, it's more like it's my me time.
Uh-huh.
I forget everything. It's my me time. I do my work, and then I come home. I kind of lost that, and it's just interacting with people. And I think more than the money, it was that money was kind of part of it.
Yeah.
You cut out your sort of income stream, but it was just
Exactly.
more the interaction with people, because
Yeah.
you're sort of homebound moving forward.
Hmm. And because it was at that time your daughter, you have two daughters, yeah?
Yes.
How old were they when you got out of the corporate world?
One was 3, the other one
Okay.
was 5.
5.
Yeah.
And was your husband was supportive at that time that you should do something? Because the reason I'm asking you that question, because I am 100% sure there are ladies out there might be watching you right now, and they are on the same stage where you've been in 2016 when you
Yeah.
decided to get out of your job and do something. There
Yeah.
are ladies who wants to do that, but sometimes the partner is not supportive, or the husband or the wife is not supportive. So what do you want to tell them about that?
You know, my husband was really supportive. He said, you do whatever you want. When my first daughter was born, he said, stay home.
Mhm.
And I said, I'll stay home for 12 months and I'll go back to work because I needed it. I needed to go back. I think
Yeah.
it's more like I needed to get out. I just needed that me time.
Yeah.
Um, he was really supportive. I thought I'll do part time. I'll go part time. Uh, I'll do part time and I'll look after my kids at the same time. But it just didn't really make sense. So he was really supportive. So when I got out, I just kept looking at other things, and I used to tell him, "Listen, this." There are opportunities. He just said, keep looking, keep looking, see how you
Yeah.
go. So you know to me, time time was my priority when I had my daughters. I just said, time is something that you cannot get back. That was my priority, and I felt like I was spending more time in the office than home. I mean, we're paying for a home, and both of us aren't home 9
Exactly.
hours a day. So what is the point? I mean, um, we live in the 21st century, digital. We've got so much opportunity out there. I
Mm.
mean, we're so lucky. 30 years ago, we couldn't have done this. I
No.
mean, I'm in touch with people all over the world by Zoom. 30
Yeah.
years ago, we couldn't do that. So we do have
Exactly.
these opportunities. It's just that you need to just take that step and just have that determination and desire. Just look at your life and think, what do you want
Well,
in life? Do you want to do 9 to 5 forever? If you're happy with that, that's fantastic. But if you aren't, you need to step out of it. If you're not happy where you are currently, you got to change it. You got to Yeah, you got to change it and just look at something else.
change is necessary.
Yes.
So I got a question from Sevit. She's asking that how long you've been doing this for? How long you been into the online world now?
Well, it'll be close to a year now.
Close to a year. Close to a
Yes,
year.
very,
And
very close.
yeah, before we go into the aspects of the online business, what personally since you've been on the online business?
Jackie, can you repeat that, Jackie? Sorry, you're cutting off a bit.
Yeah. So since you started the online business, what is the personal transformation you had in your life, like
Uh,
personal development or in something which has changed in your life?
I think it's coming out of your comfort zone. You're out there. I mean, when you're doing something online, you're pretty much out there. You got
Yeah.
to, because I used to be a very private person,
Um,
but now you're just out there letting people know about your life, your lifestyle. And I think personal development was, I'm still working on it. You guys know. I'm still working on it slowly. But apart from the success of the business, apart from that, personally, there's so much you can grow, so much space. And I mean, there are things you find out that you never had. So you kind of, you tend to learn about yourself, and
exactly.
it's more like a wake up call.
Exactly right. Now, coming down to the business, like when in this business, what you are involved in right now, the online business, what are the platforms you are leveraging? So, as you already said, that we all are online, we are using the social platforms. So, how what platforms you are leveraging to generate income through this business, and how can you help people to leverage those platforms as well?
Yeah, so currently I'm using, I mean, Facebook, um, Google, YouTube, LinkedIn. I mean, the list goes on. I
Yeah.
mean, I mean, all of these platforms are free for us to use, as in to join and sign up. So when you have that opportunity, I just, yeah, leverage all of that. And what I do currently is I help people. I help people build and launch online business, um, and I mentor them from day one,
Mm-hmm.
as long as they need it. So I'll be them mentoring them. We've got a fantastic system that's been proven to work. Um, yes, and full training, and I mean, Jackie, you and I mean, we're not anyway connected in this
Yeah.
business, but we found each other
Yeah. Through the
because we're
business.
global. We've got
Yeah.
people all over the world, and you just reach out to people, and they're there to um, help you and you know strategize. So yeah.
Exactly right. Now, you've been into the business from last almost a year now. So
That's right.
what are your future plans in terms of personally, like what you want to see yourself as in next 1 or 2 or 3 years time?
I want to be I want to my next goal is to become a coach in the community.
Okay.
Currently, I've got a small group of people that I'm mentoring.
Yeah.
I want to make sure that they are 100% confident in our system and 100% confident in running their business.
Yeah.
Once that happens, my next goal is to become a coach and help more people.
That's good. That's good. That's good. And what, like, that is business. What you want to achieve personally, like personal goal. Do you have any personal goal? Like, for example, I have a goal which I like. I want to finish my house by end of 2020. You know, that's
Yeah,
that's my
I think what I told my husband is I want to retire him because
that will be a good
yes,
surprise.
I said semi. I said well, retire, semi-retire you because I don't know I can handle him being home all the time. But no, I just want to, because he works really hard, to look after us. So I thought I'll retire. That's my plan,
Yeah.
and then I do have other plans like investments and stuff like that. But I think number one would be retire my husband.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely right. And that will be a good, a gift for him. Eh,
Yes.
and that's exactly we all are working towards,
Yep.
and that's exactly what everyone is looking for. Nobody wants to die working, correct?
Yes.
Everyone wants to, like, for you, you wanted to spend time with your daughters, your family, and you are absolutely right, because this is the moment when your kids are small, your kids are in the young age. This is the time to have more time with them,
Yes.
because those are the memories will going to keep you going in your old age, you know
Yes.
and that's what we forget. We are so consumed in our work life, in our stress, whether it's finance, whether it's personal or anything. It's so we are so consumed that we are not looking at a brighter picture that
Yep.
we have. And nowadays it's easy, Tara, isn't it? It's easy to do anything what they want to do, like going online. They can start their own business with their own product. They can
Yep.
do something which is they wanted to do, in their life. They can take that to online, whether it's a service based, whether it's a product based.
Yep.
So, and that's what I surprise. You will agree with me on this, that since we started, you and me, before coming to the business, were not so aware about the online space, correct?
Yeah.
But
And
now,
people are skeptical as well. I think it's
exactly right.
they're
Yeah,
scared as well to go into something. Sometimes you just have to take a leap of faith. I mean,
yeah,
you will fail. Like certain things you will fail in life, but that will
yeah,
teach you. Failure will teach you something,
yes,
right? And then you learn from that failure, and you know what not to do when you're
absolutely.
looking for an opportunity. And a lot of people are skeptical. Even when I came across the business, I read it. It just popped up on my news feed one day, and I had no nothing in common with the person, but her story
Yeah,
just sort of spoke to me and said, "Oh, she was a mother as well." And I was like, "Wow, yes, this is what I've been looking for."
looking
And
for.
I just took that leap and I went on to the next step. And then I decided, yes, this is something I really want to do.
Exactly right, exactly right. And that's what I said, that we need to start pushing through our excuses. We need to start looking into a positive part of it. And that's where and I think it's a human nature, where they start, whenever they start something, they start with a negative. Oh,
Yes.
what will happen if this doesn't work out? Oh,
And
is
it's
I'm
just the
born
fear
for it.
as well. It's just the
Yeah,
fear.
yeah, exactly right, exactly right. Now, you said that you have people under you, you helping them, you mentoring them, you uplifting them, and then your next goal is to maybe, if you are mentoring 10, 20 people right now, you want to mentor 100, 200 people moving forward, where you can be a coach, you
Yes.
know. So when you will reach to a coach level, let's say you will be a coach, okay, what will be next? What will be your next target? What you want to do after you reach that level?
I think I just want to concentrate on building my team, because sometimes it's easy to get lost, especially when you're a newbie. When you're new, uh, it's very overwhelming. All the information that you read, we have a fantastic system, and the information, it's quite overwhelming, especially to a newbie. So I want to be there for them. I want to not necessarily hold hands. I mean, I just wanted to direct them and be there for them, and um, make sure they're in a okay position to do this business by themselves.
Yeah,
And being a coach is also quite, I mean, a lot of responsibility, and you're responsible for your team. I don't want to forget anyone. I
okay,
want to keep in touch with everyone. Just yeah, just be there for my group. I mean,
group,
it's
yeah.
especially
Your tribe, your
the
tribe.
tribe. Exactly, the tribe. And
Yeah,
the funny, you know you and I, we are totally from different groups, but
yeah.
I mean, I've met some amazing people who
People,
aren't
exactly.
exactly. And
I'm literally, I'm so blessed, say, because I know that this group, the people which are now connected with, they going to stay with me for all my life. That is, I'm 100% sure of.
yes, yes,
Whether whatever happens, we this group will going to stay, because everyone in this group is on the same page.
yes,
Then before you want to say something, it comes out from the other person's mouth, because
yeah,
they are reading you.
yeah. So we all have the same goal, and we are a tribe
Yeah.
moving forward.
Yeah. And I want to shout out to few people I got
Yes.
opportunity right now. So Nada, Savid, Yasmin, Sophia, and they are all watching us right now. I'm 100% sure. If they are not watching us, you guys will get a hard time from me. Okay.
Yes.
So now, Tara, I also found out that you, uh, while when you were working, you used to work as a matchmaker. I can't let that go, Tara.
Yeah, that's my previous life.
It's like,
I actually worked for a dating agency.
okay,
This was 20 years ago, when I was very young.
yeah,
um,
he's
I
too
was
young.
a relationship consultant. So
Okay,
it was, so my job is to help people find
yeah.
a partner. And so even back then, I know.
That's how
um,
you. That's how you found your husband, your partner.
no,
No,
no, absolutely not. Absolutely not. But yeah, so back then we did have dating agencies in Melbourne. Not a
okay,
lot, just one or two.
yeah,
And now it doesn't exist anymore with all these online dating agencies. But you know what? I met so many people that I interviewed. So I was acting as a relationship consultant,
mm,
and I think I was always a people person, because I met a lot of people, and talking about their lives, and what they're looking for in a partner. I mean, you tend to learn a lot about people, and I
yeah.
can write books about it. I
Me
can
too.
actually write a book about my
I
time.
can do. Yeah, from a matchmaker to an online business owner.
Yes,
And see,
yes,
yeah, and see, I just you are right, because they are out of the business because of this online
that's right.
route,
Yeah,
and see, that's what happened because of this pandemic. People have been pushed to go online, whether it's business, whether it's personal,
yep.
you know.
Like
So
it or not, I mean, I know some people, they don't like working from home, but now they are forced to do it
yeah, exactly right.
because, all the offices are closed. But I mean, that is the future. Working remotely will be the future. And a lot of
Sure.
offices will be looking into this option as well. And it's another way of them saving money. I mean, you don't need to have a big office space if your employees can work from home. And I think the productivity is you you can increase the productivity as well, because when you cut out all the commute time, stuck in traffic, you're so stressed, you need to get to work by 9 o'clock and you're late, you're just stressed out, or by 4:30 or 5 you got to get out of the office to pick up your kids from daycare. I mean, yeah, this is what
I
I
think
felt like,
yeah, yeah, because that I have read somewhere recently, a few weeks back, that the people, those who are working from home, are getting more productivity than they were working at the office,
yeah,
and because
I
because
read that as well.
yeah, when they are working from home, they are peaceful, they don't have any stress, they can work in their pajamas like you do every time.
Yes, that's right.
So, Tara, before we leave,
Yes.
the last thing I want to also find out from you, how people can is how what is the first step they need to take to get into the business? What is the first step they have to take if they want to join the business and find out what we do and how we can help?
Yes, so we have a more like a web class, information session that we go live twice a week, to talk about the business, to lay out all the ins and outs of the business. It's free, no cost. It's complimentary. Um, so if anyone is interested, you just have to register, um, and watch the webinar. And it's about 1 hour to 1.5 hours. You will get to meet some amazing people who are running the business,
Mhm.
and their stories and their success. And Yeah, just take that step. I mean, if the opportunity is there, just go for it. It's a free workshop anyway. It will only
Mhm.
cost your time, not money.
Yeah, only cost your email also.
Yes, yes.
You just need to
And
put your
90 minutes of your time.
yeah,
I think that was the best 90 minutes of my time a
exactly.
year ago. And when I watched it, I was like, whoa.
Oh
And
yeah,
I think it was around 10 o'clock in the night. My kids had gone to sleep. I was watching this and I was like, yes, just I want to get in. I want to know what happens next. I was
exactly.
really excited.
So when you watch that webinar, when you watch the workshop first time, like how long it took you to get into the business mode? Like how long it took you to go in, say,
I
I'm ready, I want to do this.
I was pretty ready. I don't know, something about yeah, I just didn't wait around. I just went to the next step, got in touch with my mentor,
Mhm.
and she was pretty helpful. And I had a coaching call later down the track, but I knew this was something I wanted. So I
Mhm.
didn't really sit around. And I mean, it all depends on the individual as well. Some people like to take everything in and process it, but I think I've been looking for something for like 2 years last year. So I was like,
Yeah.
nah, this feels good. And I I I saw some of the real people doing this business with real results, and
Yeah.
I was amazed, and I thought, nah, this is something I really want to do.
Yeah. And I think the best part is that once they watch the webinar and when they take the first step, and after the first step, and the curtain goes off where they see 45,000 members sharing their story.
47 plus,
47,000.
47 plus.
When I started, it was 12,000. You won't,
Wow. When I started, it was 18,
yeah,
16 or 18.
yeah. When I
So
started,
within a year,
yeah,
it was
just
just,
within, yeah. So within a year, so it has skyrocketed, and that's what I said. The best part is when the curtain goes off after the first step and they see 47,000 people sharing their story, sharing their income, and
yes.
sharing their journey into the business, whether it's 2 years, 1 year, 3 months, 4 months, that's amazing.
Yeah.
And Tara, how people can get in touch with you, how they can get mesmerized every day.
They can get in touch with me through my business page or my website.
Yeah, what is the
Um,
business page name on Facebook?
it's TJ Global Marketing,
Okay.
or my website, www.tarajaivira.com.
That's good. That's good. I will share the link for Tara's page on the comment section later on. So you
Thank
guys
you.
can go and follow her and get mesmerized looking at her post and the content. She got very good content on her page. Do not let this opportunity go. You can get good content out of her, and she's amazing. I can't tell much about
Thank
it.
you.
I was waiting for this day, and I have successfully achieved it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed, everyone, those who have supported us, the questions. There are a lot of people, also watching in from YouTube channel.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I'm really, really happy for you guys to come in and watch this video. Those who are on YouTube, please do not forget to subscribe, and so you can get notification when we go live next time or whenever I update the next interview or the video. And Tara, thanks a lot for doing this. I really appreciate, and thanks for being a friend, being a
Thank
business
you.
partner,
Likewise.
and I'm definitely going to see you in next couple of weeks with all
Yes,
our friends
it's
in
yeah, we're
Melbourne.
due to catch up. It'll be
Yeah,
fantastic. And Jackie, thank you so much. I really appreciate this. I'm honored to be here, and thank you for being a friend and always there to discuss all our, tips and suggestions. And it's fun. It's fun. I mean, we are a
we go.
family, and
That's what I said. We go for a Zoom call, and we do the Zoom call for like 3 hours, sometimes 3 4 hours.
sometimes,
It's really amazing,
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
time
But
just flies.
that's what keeps us together. That's what I love about it because, and I'm blessed. I can't say much. That's it. Thanks,
Thank you
Tara.
so much.
I'll see you soon on the
All
Zoom call
right.
Sunday.
Thank you. Thanks,
Take care.
Jackie.
Bye
Good
bye.
night. Bye
Good night.
bye.
Yes, guys. So I hope you enjoyed the session. And so, yes, the whole story behind this is that we need to start pushing through our excuses. We need to start accepting changes in our life because the one thing we should realize that the life is uncertain. Do not let your temporary emotions stopping you to do something which you wanted to do in your life. And online is the way to go. The one thing I have realized in last 14 months is that the online is the way to go, and the online is the next future. It's already, but it's going to be a big one in next coming years. definitely after the things we have gone through. So, bye bye from my end to everyone who supported me today. And take care, be safe, and enjoy the life. Bye bye.